Alright, let's start an LLC in North Carolina. The first thing we're going to do is head over to the North Carolina Secretary of State website. The first step is literally foolproof. All you're going to do is type in North Carolina Secretary of State in your browser and it'll take you straight to the website. Make sure you choose the right one. There's a lot of these agencies that will require you to pay for professional help. Once you see this link, you click it and you'll be ready to move on to step 2. Step 2 is checking business name availability. This is short, simple, and sweet. You have a business name idea, you type it in and make sure it's not already taken. For this example, I use North Carolina Business Law LLC. In the search for section, you leave it as company by name, words you use starting with, and then you click search. Now the goal is you want no results. That means the name is available. If you see something that pops up that matches your name, that lets you know the name is not available. So you've already accessed North Carolina's Secretary of State website and you've checked the availability of the name you want for your business. The next step is step 3, creating an online account. What you're first going to do is click the sign in. Then you're going to put first time user like that. And then you're going to create a username and password. You're going to enter the entity name that you chose earlier that was available. Then you're going to enter your mailing address, finish entering your contact information with your email and phone number. And now you're ready to move on to step 4. Time to register your business. In this video, we're talking specifically about LLCs. When you're on the website, you're going to click register your new business. You're going to log in with the username and password you created before with your profile. And you're going to answer these questions. Has the entity been created in another state or country? And then it also asks you another question. Choose which type of entity. Where you're creating LLC specifically. And after that, it's going to ask you right here. Well, it's going to let you know, basically. There's a filing fee of $125. There's also going to be a form. This is the form to fill out. If you do not want to do it electronically, you can also fill it out here and then just add it in later. As you can see here, these are giving you instructions. If you can read, then it's very simple. And if you don't have like the answers to how or what something means, you can always search up what it means. Starting with number 1, you're just going to enter your business name. Number 2, as you can see, a section asking for the names of people executing the articles of organization and their capacity. Don't let these names confuse you. An organizer is simply the person submitting the LLC paperwork to the state. A member is the owner of the LLC. If you're starting your own LLC and filing it yourself, you'll most likely put your name as both the organizer and the member. In other words, you're the person creating the LLC and you're also the owner of the LLC. For most people watching this video, that is exactly what you'll select. Number 3 talks about the name of the initial registered agent. The registered agent is the person responsible for receiving important legal and state documents for your LLC. If you're starting your own business in North Carolina, you can usually list yourself as a registered agent as long as you have a physical address in that state. Number 4 is just the address of the initial registered agent. And number 5, you only have to fill out if the mailing address is different from the initial registered agent's office, which is most likely going to be your address. For number 6, if you select A, you're saying your LLC has a principal office. If you select B, you're saying it doesn't have a principal office. You only have to fill out the address for A if it does have a principal office. Simple. Number 7 is the opportunity for you to add any other provisions which the LLC elects to include. For example, the purpose of the entity. You can attach it as well. And number 8 is optional, listing of company officials. That's up to you. Most of the time, if you're starting an LLC, you don't fill that out unless you are a long-time business owner and your business has grown so big that you need to add extra information there. Number 9, please provide a business email address. I suggest you do not use your personal address and you actually create a new business email address. Number 10, the articles will be affecting upon filing. You put the date, you sign, you print your name, your title, and You also have some space for any additional members to sign and print their names as well. And that's literally it. After that, you can go back to the articles of organization and you're going to click start filing. You have the option to upload the signed copy that I just went over with you, or you can start online filing, which is the same thing, but it takes you through each question one at a time and you can do them online. This is the link if you want to upload the document. So you just click there and you'll upload the file that you saved from the document you just filled out that I went over. So now we start the online filing process and you enter the business entity name, which is, we're doing NC Business Law. Okay, so we're going to put NC Business Law. We're going to spell it correctly though, okay? And then we're going to press go. Uh-oh, guess what happened? When you click NC Business Law, it gives you an error message. Why is that? Because the business entity name must include one of the following. As you can see, you're required to put LLC in some sort of form or capacity. Either you put limited liability company, you can put LLC or L.L.C. Something of the sort. It has to be included in the business name. So we add LLC and we save the name and we're able to continue. And you're going to answer the next question. Is the registered agent a North Carolina resident or existing North Carolina business entity? In this current situation, you are most likely a resident of North Carolina. In the event that the agent is a business entity, is if you are paying a third-party company to create your business for you. Next, you're going to fill out the information of the registered agent, which is most likely going to be you. Next is the email address of the registered agent. After that is the address of the registered agent. Now, the reason it says the registered office of the entity is a lot of times it's a third-party business and they have an office. They're a big company or corporation creating a business for you. But in the event that you are a resident of North Carolina, you can create and be your own registered agent of your business. So you can put your home address there. The next question asks, is the registered agent mailing address the same as the street address? Only you know the answer to that. And the next one says, does the corporation have a principal office? If it's yes, then you'll put yes. It's going to ask you for an address. And if it's no, you just select no. Here you're going to attach any other provisions which you feel like you need to add. The next one is asking the name and address of each organizer as follows. I explained what an organizer is at the beginning of the video, or more so towards the middle, so you can go back and check that out if you want to know more details about it. So you're just going to add that basic information. This is just textbook, y'all. You can just enter it. It's easy. It's simple. And you save the organizer after you add them. Once you've added the organizer, you're going to click that button right there. And you're going to save the organizer. And you're going to do things for the company officials if you need to add them. And just so you know, you're going to have to add at least one company official. Because if you're creating an LLC, you are at least the one member of that LLC yourself. So you're going to add your information. What is your status on this account? Are you chairman? Are you COO? Are you the founder? Are you the managing member? What are you? You're going to select that, add yourself, and you're going to save it and you're going to move forward. Simple, easy, sweet. Once again, you're going to click owner manager. You see that? You're going to move forward. Now it's asking for organizers. You're going to add that information in as well. Boom. There we go. You're going to save. Will this statement be effective upon filing? Yes. Enter the email address to send notifications. If filing on behalf of a client, you may enter the reference number here. Most likely you won't need that. Simple, easy, sweet. You're going to pick the name of the officer or company official that's going to be signing this articles of organization on behalf of the company. If you're making or creating your own business and you're the only person on it, it's going to be your signature you're going to be signing. Are you planning to hire at least one employee besides yourself? Only you know the answer to that. Simple, sweet, easy. It's going to give you a preview of the application and different attachments if you added any. You're going to review that. You're going to make sure it looks good. You're going to click I have reviewed the document and it's correct. After you're done with that, you're going to click next. Simple, sweet, easy. And lastly, you have the option to expedite this filing. If you want it same day, it's $200. If you want it within a 24-hour period, it's a $100 fee. It's up to you. If you do not expedite it, I expect it. Normally I've seen it take 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. You're going to pay for it. It's a $125 filing fee. If you do it electronically, it's going to be a $3 extra fee. Once you've submitted your filing, all that's left to do is wait for approval from the North Carolina Secretary of State. Processing time can depend on the state's workload, so it would take anywhere from a few days to several weeks. Once your LLC is approved, you'll receive a confirmation email along with your official LLC documents. Congratulations, your LLC is now officially created and ready to do business. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share. This is the Startup Statesman, making business simple state by state. I'll see you in the next video.